What's up, everybody? My name's Devin, and I am going to stream 3 online poker tournaments today. It is Sunday, December 31st, and it's Sunday, and there's football, and I'm playing online poker tournaments. That sounds like an amazing day to me. The one on the top left is a $20 buy-in, 5K guaranteed. The middle one, or the one on the right now, is a $10 buy-in, 5K guaranteed. And then the third one coming up will be a $5 buy-in. And, I think they're just kind of the bigger, smaller tournaments on Bovada today. So yeah, and yesterday I played 5 tournaments. And first time doing a live stream, just kind of testing it out. And I didn't run that great, but I cashed in 2 of them and was doing pretty well considering I didn't get jack shit. So, gonna try again. And I know nobody's gonna be here yet, so talking to nobody. Oh, nope, there are people here. And Lakers game is on at 4. And both these tournaments I jumped in late. So I think this one's been going an hour on the top left, or even longer actually. I don't know why I would. I was just sitting. I was doing nothing anyway. Yeah, but I think I jumped in. I think this is the second hour. I think I missed 2 hours of this one. Let me see. Yeah, so for the 20, it's been running. Oh, it's only been running an hour and 6 minutes. Oh, okay, well, that's okay. And then the other one for an hour and 36 minutes. Alright, so, I'm showing up late. And I got a pretty... what's annoying about Bovada is you can't pick the seat that's like right in front of you. And I definitely got to raise this one up. My ace high is like probably good, considering he's got a low pair and gonna fold on everything. You know what? I just don't see him. I guess I gotta bet it. Maybe he's got a king. Nope. I just didn't see any value in really betting it. He's gonna have like pocket 3s or something. I don't know. I think I should bet it because if he has a king and you bet it small, he might float you one, and then maybe you can get tricky and check on the turn. But I think you just always gotta bet. But he's never gonna have you beat there, ever, unless he hit it like the bottom set. Nobody comes in with like ace jack. I'm just gonna call. Why not? Just no fun to play that out of position for a raise spot. Man, would have liked being there, but I guess not. The guy's limping in with ace king. And that's twice I've seen that. You know what, I'm just gonna bet 400. Sometimes they insta fold. Nope. Well, at least I can hit a queen. This is a pretty good flop. Man, he's gonna have the jack here all day. Man. They love limping in with 10 jack in the zone games. Not as much in the tournaments, but he's definitely got a jack. Oh, or pocket kings. Limping in with pocket king. See, but that just goes to show why aggression is good. Because he just didn't want to limp raise. It's just too bad the one card that I have that I can get value from and beat him with, I won't get paid on. But you can never put him on kings. So down to 5,000 in this one. And over here on the left, when you min raise and it comes down ace high, I'm not saying that I should have continuation bet that one, but you would be surprised how small you can bet and get people to fold on ace high board because they just have check fold on, they just don't have the ace. But in the tournaments, and maybe even doesn't work quite as well as in the zone games, but it still works. You don't have to risk that much. You don't gain anything by making a huge bomb on an ace high board in those situations. So you can bet 400, but even if you had the ace, you'd probably bet 400. And I got red zone on right now, and I don't really know. This is Panthers versus Falcons. I think this is an important one. And it just started. Man, this is sweet. Yeah, the Falcons, they made the Super Bowl last year, but I mean, they're still looking pretty good this year. 9-6. I don't know why. It seems like everybody's down on the Falcons. Oh, wow. You guys got to put on red zone. All right, let's see if I can lose another one. Oh my goodness, that was such a huge hit. The Panthers just Is that Julio Jones? Julio Jones just got crushed, and that seemed like a legal hit. Wow. Now that's just some hardcore football. And it wasn't even in the head. Just got the wind knocked out of him. I mean, what could he possibly have? Maybe I didn't need to call 1,000, but I just didn't believe him. Ace High was looking pretty good. Oh my god, the 49ers are starting to look pretty good. No, this is just not a good spot for pocket fives. Just my chip stack sucks. I think that this could be a fold with pocket fives. You know, due for set. Now somebody might just go all in. Alright. You know, pocket fives, gonna have to hit a 5. And I'm pretty happy to be in this spot. Unless this guy goes all in. If he had any pocket pair, he should just go all in. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. You know, I think I have to bet. I'm just gonna bet 900. There we go. Ooh. You know, everybody get in there. On. Well, not the best card in the world, but all in. You know what? I might have lost. You know what? That's what happens when you bet 900. That was like the only thing that I was scared of. And you think with money behind, him calling with a gutter is like the best. Anyway, I still think you can bet 900 there. And that kind of wacky pot that was going down. Everybody called. I mean, if I just went all in, he would have folded. I mean, I should have just gone all in, because if somebody has an ace, they're probably just going to pay me off right there. Maybe I got a little tricky with it. Right, out of that one. At least it wasn't the $20 one. And look what we got now. I probably should have just went all in. And in these games, people don't really bluff that much in those spots. So let's say I do check it. It's not very likely someone's just going to willy-nilly go all in. So I might as well just see if somebody's got an ace right then and there, go all in, and then hope the guy says, oh, well, this is the guy that raised pre-flop. I mean, he doesn't have that many chips, got to call, huge pot, and call with an ace. And that's probably what would have happened if that guy behind the guy with king jack wasn't in the pot. He probably had an ace. So anyway, 900 bet didn't work. I mean, that's the same as a check. So that one I messed up. I think that might have been the first hand that I played super bad in this. Like, it wasn't that bad, but I definitely played that bad. I just bet 900 without even thinking about it. But I was thinking, how could I lose? I just wanted to get even crazier. I wanted to get like a quintuple up. The Rams versus the 49ers. This is going to be a real test for the 49ers. That's for sure. I probably should be playing these tournaments from the beginning and not showing up an hour late. But man, that would have been such a huge pot because I had it up, only had started the hand with like 5,000 chips or even less. I even said this isn't a good spot for fives, but if you hit a five, yeah, but if I would have showed up earlier, maybe could have had more chips. And not started a hand with 4,000, raising pocket fives, under the gun, get the whole table to call. Oh man, the Saints just scored. I think I'm gonna watch the Rams game. All right, let's go, internet. Oh, 44 for the Rams. Just got who's this guy? I do think they're playing a little bit better in this $20 tournament on the left. That is something that I've noticed, I think. There's less spazzy all-ins. Man, I really wish I just would have went all in with those pocket fives. This isn't the worst spot if you come in re-raising, because if he does happen to have a king, like king 10 or king jack or king queen, like there's a lot of hands he could have. He's only gonna call, and when you hit nothing, you're gonna win the majority of the time. Unless he has king queen. You win. Well, there's a lot of flops that he's folding pocket jacks with. You know what? If I kept it going, he's probably calling. Oh man, the 49ers just scored on the Rams. So easy. Oh man, the Browns did not even win a game all season. And I think I had the Browns running back on my team. And in this $20 tournament, ever since I bought in when the blinds were like, still haven't gotten shit. Good win on the 49ers. Number 11. And man, this quarterback, I mean, how can the 49ers be? They look, the last few weeks, really good. And the defense. That's what I mean, I'm not really a football expert, but their defense is looking pretty sweet. And somehow this shady site on the internet showing the Rams game, doing commercials, but yeah, so the advertisers still win. Just the cable companies, man, it would suck to be a cable company right now. And it's free advertising for the marketers, or for the advertising people paying for it. Give me a two. I should have just went all in with those pocket fives. You know what? If people always lead with top pair from the blinds in these kind of situations on Bovada, might as well do it and represent. I got a pair when I don't. Probably want to get it in that one. At least it's only the 5. Still getting shit in this one. I had a 7 with a heart, I think, or an 8. I think I had 8-2 of hearts. Look at these guys. Limping in for 40 on Bovada. $5 tournament. Give me a break. I think I gotta be betting. You gotta be raising. Cool. Man, what does this guy have? I think I gotta go for my free pairs in case he has an 8. Give it to me one time. I'm giving up because I suck. Man, I am the worst. That's why you gotta bet more than 800. If you bet 800, you have to do a second barrel. Well, let's hope I can win this one. Why does he just fold it? I mean, I think they might be playing a little bit better in these $20 tournaments if he's calling with ace high there. But I guess I did just been raising. You know what? I'm going to raise this one up. Because if he has an 8, he might fold. Alright, well that's a good flop. You know what? I'm just going to do... You know what? I just kind of like giving them sometimes a close price to call with their draws. In those kind of situations. I mean, a person with a king is going to go all in. And if somebody has a really bad draw, so I do it. If you want to get in there with a bad draw, go right ahead. But that's how I lost the other one. But with the 10 jack hand, I don't know. It seemed like a pretty strong call on the flop. Oh man, the Rams just intercepted Garoppolo. I gotta do this. Window capture. I got another one. You know what? That's because the pocket fives. Play that one bad. All right, just give me a 6 one time. I think the fact that, I mean, I don't know if you guys were here, but I went out of a $10 tournament with pocket fives, hit a 5, and I think because it was the first set that I hit since I've been doing these tournaments, I was more inclined just to get tricky with it. Because how could I have lost? That's it. Gutter. Like, let's say I was just like in the groove of playing poker and like flopping sets and just kind of mixing it up. Just I wouldn't even think about it. Just go all in. And then this one is a $10 tournament. I'll put that one, this one up here. Give it to Gurley. And man, the 49ers defense held him up decently there. Let's hope he doesn't have a spade or an ace. Well, that's not the worst card. Guess I gotta charge for that spade draw. That's the one thing. Yep. And you kind of charge for the draw, and you kind of set yourself a good price because it's likely to go check river. Because if you check it, he might just bomb it at you with a pair. Now let's just get a little crazy here. I mean, this can't be a good play, but it's Sunday. That is a good flop. Definitely gonna bet this one big. Definitely gonna fold. You know what, you can mix it up with Jack 9 and play. Well, I can't call with 5s there. You can, I mean, if you're willing to call with Jack 9 at clubs and kind of gamble against the guy, you cannot be losing huge pots with top pair. You just can't do anything there. There's no way he's bluffing. Yeah. It just so happens that guy hit something. But I had the guy that re-raised beat. Just bet it. He's limping in and then checking it down on Bovada in 2017. What do you got? What are you limping in with? I just want to see you. Oh man, we don't even get to see. That's pretty good. Just see where everybody's at. Oh, that guy just cold calling out of the big blind. Give this guy 4 bets. It would probably be a fold. No one's 4 betting super late if you're this guy. Man, I just have not been flopping many hands. You gotta bet it. Hold your pair, buddy. Hold your pair. Man, I'm just not really doing that great. And I'm calling everything. Man, what did he have? A lot of times if you make a continuation bet that leaves you like 8 big blinds, like under 10 big blinds, they think, oh man, well he's kind of pot committed, he's risking a lot of his stack. But he must have had something. And people have been limping with queens a lot more recently, so he could have had a queen. But I still have chips. But this 20 has not, I've not really gotten any hands. And I probably should have second barreled with a 10 jack on that one hand. I mean, limping in with 4-7 here. Probably not the greatest play, but only 60. I'm definitely going to raise this guy. Man, do I have value bet? You know what? I probably should have checked if I had with the ace jack. Actually, no, I can't check ace jack. That would have been a pretty sweet value bet. Todd Gurley, 279 rushes, 1,300 yards, 13 TDs. I would think we have more TDs actually. Oh, I got ace jack. That's not so bad. Currently call him in raise. Because even if I don't if I let's save some money. Ooh, even better. I mean, this guy's gonna have like ace rag all day. I don't really want this guy to jump in with the pair though. Rather, this guy just call with ace jack. There we go. Oh man, queen 10, getting crazy. Oh, I'm gonna go back to getting absolutely no cards in my $20 tournament. And yesterday I wasn't running that great. My ace jacks and my aces weren't beating the king queen type of hands that often. Like if I had ace queen and they had like 10 jack or anyway, I just didn't run that great yesterday. I'm gonna make a spazzy all in, and this guy might call me with pocket ace. This guy that just limped in. I just don't want to run into a bigger hand behind me. But the guy that just limped in might call me with pocket eights. I mean, they limp in with low pairs. Oh, well, I guess I'll take that. Yeah, well, people have been limping in with queens a lot more. So I think that's the same guy that limped in with a queen when I continuation bet with ace jack. So this guy's limping in with queens, like with a queen in their hand. Because you remember I made the C bet for like 2,500 to get down to 8 big blinds, and he just shipped on me. I'm like, dude, he'll fold a pair. No, he's got a set. I'm playing it backwards. That ace is very powerful for only 600 chips. Ace. Ooh, look at this. I'm just going to make a spazzy all-in here with kings and hope he calls me with ace-king. Oh, and he hit the ace. Well, I played it perfectly. I haven't even gotten all in with like an ace against kings in these tournaments. I mean, I'm not even due for one of those. That would have been a pretty sweet pot. Oh, gotta get out of that one. That was man, that would have been a sweet double up early in a tournament. And that's when I said, like, you know, maybe the one thing I did wrong in the $10 tournament where I lost for the set is I didn't have enough chips. That's why you come early. Easy double up. Just I raised it to 120, 120 chips, and was able to get a guy to go broke for 10,000. Like, the stack to pot ratio was just terrible. So that's like why you want to show up early. But it would have been a nice pot because once you win that one, then all of a sudden it becomes way easier early in the tournaments. Like, I mean, I can have an edge buying in late, but the edge is just magnified when I buy in on time. If I do have an edge, or if anybody has an edge. Wait, was that? Let's hope that was the $5. Yeah, that was the $5 term. Well, that's good. And I'm still in the 20. And I got pocket kings. Somebody just go. If somebody just like randomly went all in there. The crazy part is that that would probably be aces. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Ooh, and I flopped a set. I think I gotta bet it. You know, you can check it and hope that he hits a set. Let's say you think he's more likely to have a low pair than a queen or a king in his hand, or queen. You can check it and hope he hits a set. That's more of a cash game play. Well, this is a terrible call, but I can't resist. Oh, I'll call 80. And over here, I had queen jack. I mean, I open up way worse than queen jack in this spot in tournaments, but I have chips. Queen jack just can't do it with 7,400. Well, it definitely calls 600. Oh, look at these jackasses. Probably just go all in. I'm just gonna go all in here. Uh-oh. If this guy's been raising light. Well, I guess that did not work at all. But if I get that first guy to fold... Oh, I guess I'll call this. King high. Well, I'm gonna have to get lucky. Give me an 8. I'm not gonna win. Let's just do that. Oh, and look at my situation. Ace, king, sixes. Oh, and they were calling. That was a crazy play with 10 jack. And I wasn't even that bad of a situation. And if I can get somebody... And I still could have hit a 10, a jack, or an 8. Didn't even have to dodge the club. Man, I'm just not running that great. If the guy has less than ace king, you can get that guy to fold. Oops. Wrong one. I mean, I do realize that was a little crazy, but it wasn't bad. And the guy won with sixes. And all my cards were good, with 2 pulls. But I guess I could have just called 600 too, and then played a check round pot. But with the 9-10 of diamonds, I think you could just call too. But it's like the only thing you're scared of really is if somebody min raised under the gun with a big pocket pair. Like jacks, queens, kings, or aces. I mean, I guess you could have 9s or 10s, but I mean, people are less inclined to min raise under the gun with 9s or 10s. So if he doesn't min raise under the gun with a big pocket pair, you're looking pretty good against everything, and there's so much extra money in the pot that even if you're 50-50 or 60-40, or I mean, you're not going to be much worse than that. It's worth it for you. I mean, when you call with 9-10 of diamonds there, and play like an 8-way pot, you're taking the reason why 9-10 of diamonds is, you're kind of taking that out of it. The reason you're taking out the fact that 9-10 is diamond for, wait, how am I trying to say it? If you just call from the big blind in that multi-way pot with like 10 big blinds behind, the reasons the hand at 9-10 diamonds is good, you're not accounting for those. You're like, go for a 9 or a 10, and the diamonds might not even be good. None of those pairs might be good if somebody hits it with you. So like, if you just call, you're playing the hand for the wrong reasons. So I just went all in. Oh, I gotta get out of which one. Well, the Sunday tournament didn't go as good as yesterday so far. And yesterday, I was down $5. And even if somebody does min raise under the gun with aces, and you go on with 9-10 of diamonds, all that extra money, that's still not even that bad. But it's bad, but it could be worse. The only way that 9-10 of diamonds hand would have been better is if I had more chips. Like, I was a little bit too low on chips, and somebody might just make a thin call. But still, I had enough. But the way that that could have been better is if I had like twice as many chips, or like a quarter more. Just looks that much stronger. So I would be more inclined to go all in there if I had more chips. What the hell? One tournament. Whatever you want. Oops. I'm gonna have to figure out something to do. I'm gonna bet it. I don't want any shenanigans. I still don't want any shenanigans. He doesn't have a queen. Or he's got an ace. This guy limping. I'm gonna call him. I don't care. Goodness gracious. Man, that was such a good call. You know, not going amazing on Bovada. You guys can watch me edit a video, and I don't even know how to edit. Look at these jackasses on Bovada. Just hope this guy raises. Oh my god. Definitely raising. We really bet 100 with the hand. Man, the computer froze up. Man, I think I don't know if I can do both things at one time. I think the computer or the software, I think it might have frozen up. But everything else looks normal. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. And now it's stuck. Never seen this before on this computer where Adobe just completely froze. I'm getting the circles. Give me a 4. Never get the sets. The one time I get the set, pocket fives, I bet 900 into a pot worth like 10,000, and you know sometimes people are gonna hit it. Man, next time I hit a set, there's no way that I'm not going all in that spot. I'm just gonna win with it. That should have been the goal on Bovada, not to hit a set and then win a bit. It should have been to hit a set and then win with it first. Get crazy later. See, should have just bought in an hour late. You know, my ace high is still probably good. I want him to bet. Gonna call. But that's why you don't have to bet. You want him to have nothing in bluff. See, I just can't hit shit. Gotta bet it. You know, I'm gonna take a little bit more time. I always believe it when you take forever in this spot. I'm just gonna do something. I might as well just get kind of weird with it. You know, try something new. Let's get it down to like 6. Give me an ace. 4-10. And man, now I like a second barrel even more. He could have a king. A 10, an ace, a 10 or an ace. Or fold. Jackasses. You know, sometimes on Bovada. He probably had King Jack, which is annoying. Made 2 pairs, like holy crap. I've been on the wrong side of so many of these. He probably had King Jack. Thought the check been raised with 2 pair would be good. And you know what? Wait until 6 seconds. I think, you know what? At least we tried it. But it does seem like I've been doing an awful lot of playing in these tournaments and not winning and still having 10,000 chips. But you know, that call is not good. That's not good. But that's a pretty good flop. I'm gonna check raise them all. You might make a big call with like a 10. Did I win? Look at that, I won. You're just owing these people. All day. Jack 8. I mean, at least, oh no, the guy had Jack 8. I mean, limping in with Jack 8. I think he limped in, I don't know. I don't remember. Now I just gotta wait around longer. Goddamn $10 tournament. And this guy's, gosh, these people, I bet you it's because a lot of people don't have super fast internet. Like, it's just getting worse and worse. Yeah, I think I made that a little bit too big. I mean, I guess I have to bet, and I have a diamond. Oh, that's a really good card. Oh, I think I gotta go for some super thin value here. Let's hope he calls me like pocket 8. Man, 21,000. Oh, what did I have? Oh, this is definitely something new that happened on the computer. You know, I was flying too close to the sun. Oh, what's up, Alkeem Bay? What's up, dude? Happy New Year's. Hope you're learning how to play some poker, but you know, it's just it's not going great today. At least we can play. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to stream tournaments for a little while. They do take a long time. And when you got one tournament, it just sucks. That has got to be the ending. You know what? I can tell by the sound. You know, he really went with he did all of them. Oh, yeah. Well, he just went with a standard sounding ending on that movie. I knew right off the bat what was going on, like instantly. Hours of you watching all the Harry Potters, I knew that was the end. You know, let's just re-raise these guys. Yeah, that seems pretty normal. Oh, well, that's a good flop. Still losing at jacks. Well, now I'm not getting value from pocket eights. Oh, that was like the worst card. I would have stacked pocket eights had that king not come. You know, maybe that's why I got to bet bigger than 3,000. But I just wanted him to peel one with a pair. Any pair would have been nice. And then the king shows up. That's like the best card ever if you don't have the top pair. You know what? I'm just going to do... You know what? I'm going to limp in and see if he just goes spazzy with something really crappy. And call. I'm going to do this. I should have that guy's 4,600. I guess I gotta sit down. And the only time I flopped a set, in the first time I played multi-table tournaments in over a year, yesterday and today, flopped one set. And why did I bet 900? I definitely think I gotta raise it. I mean, I can get this guy to fold sevens maybe on a lot of flops, and I still have all the lower pairs beat. And he could have king queen. They've been living with king queen recently. Oh, now I'm gonna have to hit a 6. But yeah, but limping in with king 10 on the last hand. If you saw the last hand with the king 10 when the guy just totally got stacked with king 5, that was a bit of a cooler once that comes down. But limp in there, because they'll just go spazzy with king 7. Well, I guess that's a decent flop. If they check it to me, I'm gonna bet it. Who's gonna go on? Who's gonna raise with king queen? They're just gonna call with king queen. The worst case scenario, you're seeing some turns, and then there's a lot that can scare him. Or you can get runner straight, maybe a 6. What is he calling out of the blinds with? I don't even care. Oh, well, maybe I got lucky. Oh, what a jackass. Taking forever. And I guess I just got a call. Man, that jack cost me 1,000. I haven't even played that many all-in coin flips today. That's usually the fun part. I don't think I'm going to be doing more poker tournaments. No, it's just kind of boring. There's nobody watching. The Lakers are way more fun. You know, tournaments sound like a good idea when you wake up in the morning. It could be in 5 minutes, it could be hours. And that's one of the bad parts about the poker tournament. Never really know. No, let's just get a little crazy. This just for advertising. Let's see if we can get to a showdown and they can see that we're min raising 3-6 suited under the gun. That's the goal, mate. Not win the hand. Show the table that we're min raising 6-3 suited under the gun. If this guy goes all in, we can definitely show him. But I don't think we would call. Damn it. Yeah. That's just a bad call. Just jumping in there with Queen, Jack, and Diamond. Like, what is he ahead of? And I was still in the hand. That's just not a good call. And that guy just going willy-nilly with pocket nines. I mean, how many? Yeah, he's got to do that. And the one time I got it all in pre-flop with pocket kings, owned the guy huge early in the tournament. Ace king, ace on the turn. I was running way better yesterday and didn't even know that I was running better. I just thought it was regular. I mean, I didn't really get shit, but I was able to go far in the tournament. Well, let's just get crazy. Oh man, my shoulder hurts.
To finish strong because we owe it to ourselves to do that. As for Coach,
Manager John Lynch might take a look at something. Everything he's been preaching all year long. And something to be said for the legitimate just could take in front of the
Oh, easy. I think I heard it. No. I just, why not min-raise it? Man, the 49ers are beating the Rams. I'm going to check this and hope that he has a low pair because they've been calling out the blinds with lower type cards. And I hope that he bluffs me. What do I gain by betting? Same thing. Maybe I go for a little bit of value. You just want to see? Ah. But yeah, that's why I ended up playing that one pretty well. I mean, I didn't have to value bet. It's almost like I can see their cards. It's Bovada. It's its own kind of world. It's like they stopped paying attention on they stopped trying to get better since like 2010. You know what? I just don't think I can min raise 6-3. Damn it. They're calling. Man, you gotta pay for the Los Angeles Times these days too. Man, they're getting us. All the newspaper people at the beginning they gave it to you for free. Ever since like 2010, they're like, we gotta give it to them on their phones for free. And then just recently, they're really clamping down on everything. Now you gotta pay $10 a month for a newspaper, like the olden days. Definitely min raise that. And I'm definitely betting. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. You might float one with the queen. $35,000. You gonna call him in raise from the big blind and get stacked 2, buddy? He's like, you know what? I'll peel with king jack. Call him in raise from the big blind. You should not be getting stacked too often. You know what? I'm gonna go all in and hope he calls me with ace 5 suited. Oh, how does he call? I guess he's got a call. Like, it's almost like I can see what they have. That was like, what else? Too bad he didn't have ace 9. You know what? Every once in a while you can fold ace 10, buddy. Let's just get the big blind out of there. Oh.
You know, Devin, I bought you the ham I don't eat.
I love both, babe. I love both.
I know, but can we eat ham that I don't?
Yeah.
Wash it away on what we shared.
I can't turn down salami. Oh, you were saying pace myself on the salami. Well, that's just asking a lot, but I think I'll give it a try.
Oh,
Look at these jackasses. You know, every single year, still poker jackasses. Playing online poker. No one's ever winning. I mean, you can't call without a king. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention, but you did call with ace 10 offsuit pretty quickly. He's probably had the queen. Min re-raise. These are always tough, but you know what? You gotta call. Nobody ever really limps in with ace 10 or ace jack. So that's why I like raising that limper. But whenever the guy right next to you calls in position, it's not good. Like I raised up limpers and I mess around when I play, but now I'm not happy. Like I'm down to raise up that limper all day, but as soon as that happens, I'm just saying watch out. It's all of a sudden now a little bit of a different situation. So you can play kind of like this, but you can't be getting stacked willy-nilly. This guy could easily, he probably got ace queen, so that's a good thing, because if we break out, I'm probably gonna win. Man. Alright, well. And I think the winner of this tournament only gets 645. That was by far the smallest out of all of them. I'm definitely gonna eat it. I think I played in 10 tournaments in the last 2 days. Yeah, but a lot of them go on. Yeah. And I've only cashed in 2 of them. But today I'm not running that great. But the worst, it's only $50. 10 tournaments, that's like hardly any money. Yeah, but it's almost like why sit down and do this if it's only a $10 tournament. Good. I don't even smell like a milk anymore. Oh no, that was for Christmas. I just forgot to bring it. It'll be full fast. I'm just gonna min read so long. No, at least I'm not a diamond. I think I can get him to full 10, so I'm gonna bet it again. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna reset. Try to get the button. Now this is probable situation. Ugh. Something good. Ooh. You know what? I'll take it. That's got to be King Queen. Man, he didn't even have the king. They just love jamming with their pairs on Bovada. In those situations, they just jam. Any pair. If anybody's ever jamming randomly in these tournaments on you, like that, where it's always like top pair, sometimes like that one. 20% of the time, maybe middle pair. A bunch of lippers just min raised it. Stacked the guy. Man, I'm gonna have to do the Lakers game. Let's just troll these guys. That ace is very powerful. I can even get him to fold ace jack on a lot of flops. Get him to fold ace jack. Or have a king or a queen. Damn it. No, maybe I could have checked that one. I could only get away with so much. Maybe I should have checked it. I just wanted him to fold like. Because nobody min raises like pocket nines or pocket fives really. Always gonna be higher cards. Or a hand like ace. This guy doesn't count my. Now he knows what I'm doing. Call him. Oh, come on. I can't really call with fives. Alright, what did I have? Oh, queen jack. Yeah, you can't really call with queen jack. And there's just no.
No, this is the Versace. Watching this.
When I 3-bet willy nilly, went 1,000 to 1,500 with the ace 5 and hit a 5, and it was king queen 5. I should have checked that. You know what? Let's try to limp in on the button. Oh man, I'm up there in chips right now compared to everybody in the tournament. I had it up to 52,000, which would have been in the top 10. But now I'm out of the top 10. And 52,000 looks way better than 46. Well, if nobody has an ace, they're gonna fold. I have a gut shot. I mean, this guy's not limping in with an ace. This is the only guy down here that could have the ace. This guy could have a queen. And if that's the case, I gotta fire a second barrel if this guy calls with 10,000. Yep, that guy's got an ace. Give me a 2. One time, give me a 2.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it.
That's like the best card I could have seen. Because that guy's not calling with the queen up there. Fold it, buddy. Now he doesn't like his ace. Whew. Got away with one. And going to a new table. That guy does like the ace, and he's scared that the guy behind might have the queen. And that other, they both don't like, yeah. That was the best card I could have seen, besides the two. And no, if nobody has a diamond, they're all just gonna insta-fold. Nope. Or maybe I can actually charge diamonds. Maybe I'm getting some pretty decent value. Maybe I'm charging for a flush draw right now. And 2 overs. I'm gonna check call possibly if I think he's bluffing. Let's just see. Bam. You guys see that? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. He definitely seemed way more inclined to call. I'm gonna take a shower in 4 minutes. I gotta do the Laker game, baby. I'm gonna have to start. Alright, I'm gonna start folding these hands now. Well, I can't. What do you mean? All right, so if you're watching, thanks for watching. Still in this tournament, I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk right now. I got plenty of chips. Blinds are still small. I'm gonna take the dog for a walk, and then I'm gonna restart this because I got to do a Lakers game. So if you want to continue watching, I'll do it on there. But I'm about to take the dog for a walk, and actually I'm going to 4:30. Yeah, taking the dog for a walk. Hey, might as well time out. Screw them. I probably got so many good hands while I was gone. I was due for huge cards. Probably got him dominated. They love limping it in with Queen 10. All right, everybody. Is anybody here? All right, so if you are here on Twitch or YouTube, I'm going to do a Lakers game right now on my channels. So I'm going to be doing play-by-play of the Lakers game. So if you want to continue watching this tournament, I'll put it up on the screen, and you can just mute me and just watch the tournament. But I got to do that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I got some chips, so that's cool. But in the tournament with the least payout, but all right. So and it's awesome when you can get such a big chip stack, you can go do something else for 20 minutes. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you stay at the channel, and bye.